All right. Good morning, boys and girls. Day 11 of this 15-day packet. We're almost done with the packet, and we're almost at spring break. All right, today is April 2nd, 2020. All right, today we are writing and evaluating expressions again, but yesterday we used addition. Today we're going to be using multiplication and division, okay? Let's not forget, an expression does not have an equal sign, right? So let's check out number one. A radio station plays 12 songs each hour. They never stop for commercials, news, weather, or traffic reports. So part A. Write an expression describing how many songs are played by the radio station in each hours. So, what do we know? We know that the radio station plays 12 songs each hour, every hour, right? So if they play 1 hour, they play 12. If they play 2, they play 24. You see where we're going here? So what can I do with the songs and the hour to find out quickly how many songs they play in like 100 hours? So what I'm going to do with 12 and the hours, I'm going to multiply. So my expression would be just 12 times each. Okay? Because if I ask you 7 hours, you just plug in 7. If I ask you 8, you just plug in 8, right? So it's 12 songs each hour. Remember, when we did ratios, unit rates, each, per, right? The golden number was 1. So they play 12 songs every 1 hour, okay? Let's check out part B. How many songs will be played in an entire day? Which is 24 hours. So, as we just talked about here, if you had 2, you would just multiply 12 times 2. If you had 3, you would plug in 3. You know what I'm saying? So now they're asking me for 24. So, all I got to do is plug in 24. All right? And let's do some quick maths. 24 times 12. All right? I got 8. I got 4. I got my 0, keep my place. I got 4, and I got 2. $288 songs in 1 day. All right? So looking over these problems, it seems like they all kind of have the same questions that they're asking you. They're just putting in different expressions, and they're putting in different numbers. Like number 2 is about the ski area. But it seems like the steps are the same, all right? And finally, part C, how long does it take the radio station to play 60 consecutive songs? What does that mean? It means 60 songs in a row, all right? So we know that they play 12 songs every hour. But we want to find out how long it takes them to play 60 songs, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to set up an equation, okay? 12 times h, we don't know, okay? So I'm just going to set it equal to what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for 60 songs, right? So this is my new equation here. And this might look familiar to you because we did this like crazy during January and February, right? So the question I always asked you was, what operation is the 12 and the h doing? And you would always tell me multiplication. And if you got confused, remember I would throw the parentheses around them. Remember how I always said the number next to the parentheses is multiplying. So now we're looking for the opposite of multiplication, right? We have to undo this. Remember our tiles. We undo this operation with the inverse or the opposite, right? So what's the opposite of multiplication? It's division. So I'm going to divide by 12 to find out the amount of hours to get this variable isolated, right? Remember the golden rule in math, what you do to one side, you do to the other. So I'm going to divide 60 by 12, right? These cancel out. I'm left with h. And 60 divided by 12 is 5. So what does this mean? It takes the radio station 5 hours to play 60 songs in a row. All right? This is what we're doing today. If you have any questions, please put them in the Google Classroom. All right? Have a good day.